Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tati, and I'm here to give you your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, God is love, and I love you always in all ways. Love and peace abound forevermore. Hey, it's your girl Tati. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius. Just going to see what you got going on in your energy field, see what you need to know. Let's hit it your way. Hope you guys doing alright today. There's more than one story, more than one scenario that went on about you. But none of that is really true, or it was halfway true. And somebody was trying to make it look worse than it was. Justice ruined. I'm a fake apology. I'm sorry, I was gonna get mad. I was gonna get mad. Because I hate when people do that. Toxic. Just being toxic. Fake apology and getting played. That's why I say was for the word of justice. Okay, so they trying to pretend like they had your back the whole time. That's what it is. If somebody comes to you and talk to you, there are going to be people that, if they don't even bring it up, they're going to pretend like they had your back the whole time. They're going to be saying, gassing you up like, oh, Sagittarius, you was always cool. Or Sagittarius, you was always the star. Or Sagittarius, we always had happiness with you. We always had the Ten of Cups. They are lying, though. They just trying to change it to happiness. Like, they interfered with your actual happiness, your abundance. With these stories, like, they made you famous by doing this. And just as a fake about they're gonna pretend, because okay, so what they couldn't ruin was your justice. Even though that's upright, we're gonna get a card for ruin. It's like you had the Ten of Swords and justice at the same time. It's like you was going through it, but you still was having good stuff happen in your life at the same time. So I'm hearing shame the devil. So yeah, it's like telling you shame the devil. Like you still probably was speaking up or saying something, but whatever you did, your presence is that's what shamed the devil. Because this is getting played. Let me see what's for ruin first. Okay, well they got played by believing it, or they got played because they thought that them talking about you was gonna make them outshine you. Was for ruin, but it really didn't, because people started looking at them sideways and started realizing they was talking for nothing. Ruin. They tried to kick you out the cycle. Oh, I thought we was trying to kick you out of family. Just trying to ruin your name and then pretend like they wasn't. Caution. That's why I say when you warn somebody, like you was trying to warn them, like don't do that bullshit. Or you could have been trying to warn the person not to believe it. Like don't believe that I had no relationship with somebody else in your family, or if somebody else, if it's your partner family, somebody in their family like you, and they trying to believe that y'all already did something. Like, but that's not what it says. Sexual protection. They just want to talk about it. Girl, they talk about it so much like they want it to happen for real though. Oh, this person could have insinuated that they haven't. I'm going to falling. Don't want to hear it. It's a drop into the deep end of your soul. That somebody not listening to. Don't want to hear it. Toxic. It still came out. It was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, you don't want to hear toxic bullshit. Hater. You don't want to hear toxic bullshit. Because you already know that person a hater. Oh. Look, they trying to look good too. Look, okay, that's crazy. I noticed that. This person trying to look good though. Like they trying to save face though, trying to look good, but low key, like, they put it in somebody else's ear to say it so that they can be innocent from the blame. Like, oh, so and so didn't start it, so and so did, but this person is the one who actually started, and it just spread like wildfire. Is what I'm hearing. You probably know the person. You probably know the person. What's for house home? What's for home? Girl, not them trying to save face and then come and act like they had your back the whole time. Listen, and that's what I'm hearing. It could be about to go down, then the Empress came out. Because look, you were minding your business. You were taking care of your household. They could have tried to say you wasn't taking care of your household. It's about to go down because, listen, I'm going to tell you what happened. Somebody family, somebody brother, somebody knew something about something, your partner or one of your exes, they family member was watching the same scenario go down too, and they was like, oh no, that person not even that type of person. And look, is what's crazy is they want you now. And that's really where the betrayal come from. Because the person who you were with, they know that somebody else wants you in this manner now. And the betrayal is they could have been the one trying to speak poorly of you. But they were speaking poorly of you because they didn't want this person right here to know that you were an empress. Like, so they tried to make you look like you weren't taking care of what you were taking care of. But this person already know. This person entertained the drama. Look, entertained the drama. And they told their family member, oh, yeah, I'm not going to mess with Sagittarius no more. This person to this day still messes with you. I can't say who it is, but you probably know who it is. They still mess with you. To this day. Still probably I have your back. Okay, 7 of Cups. And they know you got choices. I'm trying to make sure another card didn't fall. And they know you got choices. And I think that's what threw them off when it comes to the sexual part, because they feel like you the empress and you mind your business, then how you got time for people to hit on you or try to date you? That is crazy. Because at the bottom you got strength. Why would somebody else like you? That's what I'm hearing. They didn't want nobody else to like you. Not in their way. Not in their way. We can kick it, but not in their way. Check yourself. But you like always go over your options. I feel like you don't fall into the trust that everybody else fall into with this. And check yourself, like you check your options and stuff. That's what I'm saying, in their feelings. They don't want nobody else to like you. So after all this happened, I'll say you gain some fans or you gain some attention, even in this family. Like, you know how sometimes, like, if you break up with the person, then the family don't like you no more. That's not what this is. This family still like you. They like you so much that they in their feels and probably still talk good about you. And they probably tell this person, check themselves, like, Sagittarius been over here doing this. Like, that's the empress. She looking at the options like, I know what I can do with what I got. I know what can actually happen. But she wasn't. And it could have been... It could have been because you probably was waiting on this situation to die down. Let me go back to Falling. Don't want to hear it because I didn't get my Tell a Story card. What's for Falling? Don't want to hear it and hate it. Completion. Ending the cycle. They don't want, okay, they don't want to end the cycle of them. Is it financially abusing you or doing whatever they're doing to you? They wanted to stay in the Ten of Swords. They actually don't want you to get your justice. But I think we said that. They wanted to stay like that. Look. 9 of Swords. You know it's crazy because now they in their head. 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. And create. They want to create more drama. Just like you got tired of drama in reverse. I'm going to tell you the truth. They want to create more drama. They don't want this cycle to end. This like I want to forever be your hater type shit. It's crazy. But it's caused them cruelty in their own mind. They want to forever be your hater. Yep, this is a stalker. They want to forever be that person that get to see you in the light they saw you in. I'll say it like that. Because they say naked. Dare to bear all. Whatever light there was. And that's a sexual protection. Dare to bear all. If you were just loyal to them, if y'all was in a relationship and you was only loyal to them, then they don't want you. They feel like they would rather you now. You can't be loyal to nobody else. They telling everybody, oh, you're not no empress no more. You a person that's running around with a lot of people. Because they're what they wanted to be. Why? Because they in their feelings. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's crazy. But Daddy Bear, we got the Tower and the Crate. Because you... What's for the Tower in the creation? It almost came out. This freaking hacker, bro, they watching you. That's all that is. They watching you. They know that you're a hot topic. They watching you. That's crowd pleaser. People from the past ain't people from the future. This could be people you forgot about. The Tower. What's for the Tower and the Gourmet Chef and the hacker? Why are they here? There to bear all trash. They waiting on you to do. They waiting on you to mess up things. They waiting on you to mess up. That's all. That's how. Ooh, girl. Ain't none of that happening. Ain't none of that happening. Obviously, look. This was at the bottom of the day. I dated. The spirit not gonna let that happen. You're not gonna mess up. Even if you make a mistake on something because you're creating something, or you, even if it's trying to figure out what choice is the best choice, you're not gonna mess up on figuring out what choice is the best choice. You know what to get rid of. You know what to throw away. Like you through this situation where you probably ain't even worried about this situation for real, but these people are just not figuring out the full scenario because they were lied to about how it went down, and they were shown a different perspective that wasn't really even the truth. What's for all these cards came out, y'all? I'm just like, oh, I gotta read through all of this. So the people that's watching you got their own secrets. Obviously, they got keeping you a secret, and they got blowing up. It's about to explode. That's why I said they really just gonna expose themselves bad choices. And then we got recording, expecting, and run away. Recording, because we started off with the cell phone, did it? So they're just okay. Well, these people playing spy games. At the end of the day, something was said, something was heard. Could have been a three-way call. Could have been somebody recorded. It's something that somebody gonna analyze the right way, and it's gonna set you free from like this stereotype. I feel like that's the real best way to say that, stereotyping Sagittarius for their own reason though. But they're not gonna be able to. But it does change the fact they're still gonna peekaboo, and then they're still gonna be your haters. This is them stalking you though, trying to get information. I feel like in the process of them trying to get information, say we'll do it like this. These past people know what they did, and new people are talking about you. But the past people don't really know what you got going on that's new, because that's a new beginning, or they're not gonna know. So these past people are gonna ask these new people. They're gonna try to stalk, hack, and get information from them. Lo and behold, they're not going to get the information that they can use against you. They're not. They're just not going to get any information that they can use against you. Spirit not going to let that happen. And all those cards fell. Leo card fell too. You could be dealing with Leo. The information they want, they're not going to get, because it's not even... Oh, that's why I started out by saying communicate right, because they're not even asking the right way. They're not asking the right question. They're asking the right way, and then they're not even looking into the right, because it's the Princess Wars. They not very much so detailed, and they not very much so can figure out how to really get into knowing that much about you without giving themselves away, which is what it looks like, giving themselves away as just being a hater. They trying to talk around it so that it doesn't show. But it's going to show. And when the shoe is on the other foot, I'm hearing that's the slip, because the shoe gonna be on the other foot. They won't know how to wear it. I feel like you wore it because you still had happiness. You still had the 9. What was that? The 9 of Cups, yeah, and the 10 of Cups, girl. You wore it gracefully throughout that, knowing what had happened and what had went on. You wore it gracefully, head held high, chin up, justice. Because I don't think whatever was said about you didn't affect you as much as it affected the people, in the sense that they wanted it to affect you more than it did. But it created a storyline for people to try to put on you or feed off of to make themselves look better. And it didn't work. Once that storyline didn't work, or after it stops working, that's when it's going to explode, and people going to know the truth, that people was just using it as a way to get at you. There's somebody who has, or some people who had a personal vendetta against you. But they made it look like you were just so drama-filled. This is their own personal vendetta coming back to bite them in the ass. That's what that is. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get through the reasons, but I'm trying to make sure I give you the right message. They have a personal vendetta against you. But it's going to come out, and it's going to bite them in the ass. And I don't think they are prepared for that. I know they're not prepared for that. Why they did it, I don't know. Maybe they're upset because y'all not exclusive no more, yeah. And there's somebody you had a sexual relationship with. I'm just gonna tell you that. But they feel betrayed because they might have felt like you had too many choices or felt like you was actually using your choices against them. And that's just wishful thinking. That could have been something they did. But that's not what you were doing. And that's the whole storyline. That's the whole play right there. That's the whole play. That's the whole play. And you know what's crazy? Because you got Empress and Seven of Cups together. Then you got Roy and Just together. Because they don't even go together. And that's why they made it look a certain way. They wanted it to look. What do we have for resolution, Sagittarius? That's what I got for you. Do with it what you want, but it's going to come out, and maybe this time you feel me, you would get to watch the show go down and enjoy the gossip. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you just like, nah, I'm good with my peace. I'm good with my sanity. But there's you watching it go down, and I feel like it's going to come out of the blue because you guys, it's about to explode sideways. And it's something they're going to want to run away from. It's like putting a rumor on somebody and then having the rumor put on you. They're going to want to run away from this, but they're not going to be able to go nowhere. This is what they're going to want to get rid of it so fast. They're going to want it to go in the trash. They're going to not have a way to refute this information because somebody got a recording on them anyway. So it's almost like the rumor that's about them is true, but the rumor that was about you was just gossip. And now, because it's completed, they got to see that shoe be on the other foot. And they're not going to like it. That's the honest words. They're going to be in their head about it. Because they're not going to know how to handle it like you did. But I mean, you didn't even have to go through it if it wasn't for them. What's the resolution card for Sagittarius? They want me to pull one from up here. Family again. So yes, this is your family that did this. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but I'm just saying because it had already came out. This is two families. Could have been somebody you tried to tell. Then I wait. Both of y'all families conspired against you. You know how you introduce the families and they become friends? You know what I'm talking about. And that's you watching them have to be, the shoe be on the other foot. And you know, you got haters. They just was being haters. I don't know why. Because they thought they knew something they didn't know. This the hacker, like you. Yeah, you investigating and incriminating yourself at the same time. This person investigating you and incriminating themselves at the same time. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. We got Vine in reverse and upheaval. There's your resolution. This gotta come out though. And you might not want to go through it. That's what Leo. What's Leo had that card? Leo had that card too. So you could be dealing with a Leo. Or you could know a Leo. Or Leo was involved in watching this happen to you. But listen, it's danger in reverse. I feel like this Leo probably caught wind before everybody else did that it was a lie. Because danger is in reverse. Leo probably knew not to play them games, or Leo entangled themselves in it and they tried to get out before the retaliation hit. Honestly. But you got also for resolution, you got upheaval. It's still gonna be an upheaval. And Leo is on top of that deck of them people from the past. Leo gonna have to, it's trial and tribulations. Leo gonna have to watch that shoe be on the other foot as well. They gonna have to not watch it. Well, it might be a Leo that watch it be on the other foot with you, and it might be a Leo that's also gonna have to wear that shoe, and they don't want to. Now I said something. I said they're not gonna be able to deal with it. They're not gonna be able to deal with it how you dealt with it. They don't want to. But that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I'll see you again. Hopefully I'll see you again, and just be ready for when it comes out, because it's coming out to clear you, but also it's going to put the finger on the right person who started it and thought they got away with starting it. So that's what I got for you. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tati, and I'm here to give you your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, God is love, and I love you always in all ways. Love and peace abound forevermore.